Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Today I want to ask you a question. Is Israel one of the most deadly country in the world? Yeah, the country of Israel, where Jerusalem at, was supposed to be the birth of Christ. They said is one of the most holiest city in the world. Israel. Israel give off that rabbi and praise God and all this stuff. But Israel will drop a bomb on your people head quick, fast. The relationship Israel had with a lot of countries in the Middle East, is Israel doing. I know they said Muslims hate them Jews, but a lot of time, them Jews hate the Muslims. The reason on Wednesday morning in Syria, Israel dropped not just a bomb. They say were more than 18 attacks on multiple targets near Syria and Iraq border that took place in Syria. Israel claimed that the place they attacked was associated with militants from Iran. That's what they said. But how do they know? People, Israel is dangerous. I'm just gonna say it about that. Israel is dangerous. Israel don't. You just drop bombs on people like in Pakistan. Israel would bomb a house with family members in it. They like, if your family do a crime, we're gonna blow up your house. What kind of shit is that, people? If your family, a son, a daughter, somebody do a crime going toward Israel, Israel will send a bomb in their living room, blow them up. Israel, I know this ain't gonna be popular because Israel is an ally to the United States. But the United States let Israel get away with a bunch of mess, with a bunch of killing. And they don't. And Israel always said, "We were provoked. We were doing this in self-defense." The attack that took place Wednesday wasn't in self-defense. Israel dropped the bomb on some people's head that they claimed was socializing the militants of Iran in 18 different locations. People, the reason why they get away with bombing in Syria, because they're saying that Syria is it's one of the places that they enemies go, being proactive to drop a bomb on their head before they scrap them. In other countries, the leader will be a war criminal if they do an unprovoked attack in another country. They'd be like, "Oh, you." But you know why Israel do this stuff? Because it's like, United States got my back. Israel doesn't care about repercussion because they are ally to the United States. Basically, bottom line. And then they got a report out saying Israel talking about flying into Iran and blow up their nuclear facilities. Just going in there and just blow it up. Just because they Israel. Just because they can do it. Just because they don't care. I won't talk bad about Israel. I have visited Israel twice when I was in the military. And the part of this country that I visited was a beautiful place. We went there and mingled with the people. We enjoyed it. But we need to come to reality that Israel be doing a whole lot of killing. We do a lot of killing people. I know in the early 90s and early 2000s, no, I think early 90s, yeah, in the early 90s, late 90s, 2000, there was a lot of doing suicide bombers. Israel was getting attacked by Palestine. They were going back and forth. They shoot rockets. They do this, but Israel take it too far, people. People, Israel take it too far. Israel with a baby, man. They have reports how Israel don't kill children when they invading, or so-called when they striking back. People, this can't be. We can't keep be considering Israel as one of the Mecca of Christ or God when they keep on killing. They didn't give them no reason why they went to Syria and dropped 18 bombs on people. They said well 57 killed, to 100 and some injured. And a lot of time these places be in residential areas. The places they be holding, the camps or whatever the so-called militants supposed to be, they be in residential area. And they dropping bombs on what family and markets are placed. They just go drop a bomb like, we don't care. They don't care, people. They really don't. Israel don't give a damn who are located, who near, what family near. People, it's a time and a place when if you feel like, and then they released the article. I'm sorry, I had to cut myself out. Then they released an article to it was a precision strike. Ain't no such thing as a precision strike, people. Yes, it landed on the target they painted, but also a bomb just don't stick rather than that darn building. Doing shock waves from the bomb spread out. People get killed just for the darn shock waves, people. That's how powerful some of these bombs. So, and then the sad thing about it, they can't do nothing about it. Syria country is so torn right now from like over 10 years or more of war within their own people. So the army is not even strong enough if they wanted to retaliate. So you seen 2 years ago when Turkey just rolled up in Syria and started attacking. I can't think of the name of the people. I think it started with an H though. It one of them people that just be they had like generation of they hate of them. They're the same people that Saddam Hussein attacked up in northern Iraq. It's the same group of people that Turkey attacked in northern Syria about last year, or it was either last year or 2019. Syria can't even defend their people. In their cases, they don't want to defend their people. It took the United States going back into Syria to get Turkey to leave those people alone. And the people they were attacking helped the United States fight against ISIS in Qatar. Wait, I think it's Qatar. It's something like that. You know what I'm talking about. So the same people who was getting attacked was the United States allies. People. Like I said earlier, they don't have proof. They just think they were part of the doing Iran militants. And they use Iran militants, but they want to say Syria citizens. Because the so-called Iran-backed militants, that's their home country. Just like in Iraq, when they said Iran militant attacked this, but it were Iraqis who attacked it. They use Iran for okay, Iran was involved, so yeah, they should strike. No. It don't be Iran. It be people in another country that support Iran. So, but they made the Iran thing. So, oh, we got attacked by Iranians. But no, they ain't attacking no Iranians. Iran do just like every other country do. If they have some people they want to back, they give them weapons. United States do the same thing. Shit, that's what Israel get their weapon from the United States. The fighter jets, the bombers, their weapons. Same thing, Russia give out weapons to back the people. Like what happened in God damn it. I am so bad at names, but it's the country right beside Russia. It used to be part of the USSR. Not USSR. It's something, it used to be part of old Russia, but it went on their own. And Russia didn't attack that place, but they back militants to attack the place. So every country do that. If you got some people that's gonna say we support you, they give them weapons. And Israel get their weapon from the United States. They not no small militants. They're damn country. And Israel will roll up in there. Like I said, they'll put a bomb in your living room. Think nothing else about it. They don't care who in it. They so-called drop some flyers down from another plane. It's like 30 minutes later, they supposed to come in and just drop a bomb in somebody's living room because their child was associated with attacking, did something wrong in Israel. People, like I said earlier, you can't control that bomb blast at all. You can't control it at all, people. So you're going to drop a bomb in somebody's house. God damn it, you're going to destroy the house next to it and the house next to that. We just need to come out and say, Israel, y'all are deadly. Y'all one of the deadly, violent, ruthless countries in the world. People. The Middle East been quiet. They've been having a little, but most of 2020, the Middle East been quiet. There ain't been no wars. Like I said, they might have a little skirmish every once in a while, like pushing and shoving. But Israel starting out 2021, dropping bombs over here, and then you're gonna threaten Iran and let them know, saying, "Hey, we'll drop a bomb out here too." The junk ain't gonna never end. The peace in the Middle East that happened in mid 2020, in the midst, around by July or August. It was nice and peaceful. They did a lot of treaties with other countries beside them, but they ain't gonna stop Israel. Israel get that taste of blood. They want to kill somebody. They justify it and make it sound like, yeah, this is the reason we done it. But Israel, they got a taste of blood, people. They got a taste of murder, not the whole. Don't get it fucked up, people. I ain't talking about the entire country of Israel, but just the people who are in charge of the military. I know they can say the same thing in the United States, but it's not all Americans. It's not all Jews. A lot of Jews don't support all the stuff that's going on around within the country. But what can they do about it? Can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it, people. So, I don't know. It won't never be totally at peace in the Middle East. Because Israel, I tell you, you live in the Middle East, your country, in the Middle East, and you cross Israel gonna retaliate. I mean, they're gonna retaliate fast too. They ain't gonna wait a day or two. Shit, Israel gonna be lining that junk up, and they'll be ready to strike immediately. Immediately, they don't care who. Like I said, they don't care who. It could have been somebody else. They're like, well, the radar picked it up, come from this place. Boom, drop a bomb, kill them. I'm just glad right now. I mean, I'll be glad. I'm not glad right now. I'll be glad when country to start holding Israel accountable. Because a lot of this is senseless death. I know the Middle East get a bad reputation. You know, some of the bad reputation was started by the United States. You're gonna be just honest. You know, so like the normal person who don't keep up with politics and keep up with world news, you can mention it. You can mention places like Iraq, Iran, Syria, and you're gonna say, oh yeah, they deserve it because of their reputation. You know, like even though, because normal Americans, y'all hear my dog, but normal Americans, they only recognize them country as supposed to be related to attacking the United States in the World Tower the September 11, 2001. The number they mention that country like, yeah, they're the country that attacked America. No, they're not. Most of the people who were in on planes, the so-called terrorists, the terrorists, they were from Saudi Arabia, the ally to the United States. But you know what the United States couldn't do? They couldn't attack Saudi Arabia. Because they were depending on Saudi Arabia for 60% of the oil they get from Saudi Arabia. Even though the United States didn't even need the oil from Saudi Arabia, but they continue on buying it. So here come Dick Cheney now. They like, Baby Bush, we need to attack somebody. You know that man tried to kill your daddy, Saddam Hussein. He tried to kill your daddy. I think we need to attack Iraq. Then we can slide to Pakistan and you drop a couple of bombs on them and attack them too. No, Afghanistan. My bad. It wasn't Pakistan. Pakistan got a problem with India. So we can go there and Afghanistan, drop a bomb on them too and blow on them. All the time. Saudi Arabia just sitting there free, buying cars and getting that oil money from the United States. People. I'm not trying to offend Jews. I'm just saying Israel needs to stop their bull. Israel need to stop their unjustified bombing and killing of people in the Middle East. I don't know. Until then, it will never be peace in the Middle East. Thank you for watching the video. If you're from Israel, I wouldn't be. Y'all got to. They say all the citizens of Israel got to do at least 2 years in the military. So I know y'all pride and pride going toward that and saying that I support my country, but at the same time, you're looking at people from the outside saying a lot of this shit was unjustified. It is. Hey, thank you for watching the video. I hope y'all have a good day. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the share button. Man, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Drink your water, people.